Hey everyone, today we're going to break down an investment protocol called Soul Capital. Its official documents lay out this really specific, multi-layered compensation plan. So the big question is, how is it all supposed to work? Let's get into it and take a closer look at the structure. So at its heart, Soul Capital presents itself as an automated investment protocol, and it's all built on the Solana blockchain, designed for you to deposit and withdraw SOL-based digital assets. Now, the plan claims it's targeting a return of 12% per month. That's a pretty big number. So you have to ask, how exactly does the protocol say it can generate these kinds of returns? Let's unpack the model, starting right at the foundation. Okay, so every single part of this system, it's all built on one thing, your core investment. This is the initial money you put in that gets the entire process rolling. The investments are broken down into 3 different tiers. You've got Prime for the smaller amounts, then Prime Plus for the mid-range, and finally Premium, which is for 50 SOL and up. Now, you're probably seeing these features mentioned, like MEV priority. So what's MEV? It stands for Maximal Extractable Value, and it's basically the profit that can be made by strategically ordering transactions on the blockchain. The idea here, according to the plan, is that the higher your tier, the better your priority in these automated trading strategies. So according to the documents, it doesn't matter which one of those tiers you're in. The system is designed around a base daily return on whatever capital you deposited, and that number is 0.40%. And how does that daily 0.40% add up? Well, it's calculated to hit that target of 12% per month. The plan says this is the baseline ROI that's available to everybody, just for keeping their capital in the system. Okay, so that 12%, that's just the starting point. The plan also describes this whole second layer that's designed to seriously increase that income through something they call performance boosters. Right, so think of that 12% as the passive baseline. But the system is really built to incentivize you to be active. And the way it does that is through this booster mechanism. So what exactly is a performance booster? It's a way to bump up your daily ROI. But you got to notice the shift here. This boost isn't tied to the market doing well. It is tied directly to recruitment. To get it, you have to bring in 2 new investors who have packages of equal or even greater value than your own. The model also throws in a time-sensitive element. It's kind of a race against the clock. As you can see, there are 2 tiers. If you manage to get those 2 referrals within your first 15 days, your daily ROI jumps up to 0.60%, which works out to about an 18% monthly return. If it takes you a little longer, say between days 16 and 30, the boost is smaller, giving you a 15% monthly return. All right, now we're moving on from personal returns to rewards that are purely team-based. This next way to earn is completely dependent on building out what the plan calls your organization. This one's called the binary matching bonus, and it's defined as a 7% bonus that you get paid on the sales volume that your team generates. This is a really fundamental shift. You're going from earning on your own capital to earning based on the capital brought in by your whole network. The word binary is really the key here. It just means that every user's organization gets split into 2 sides, a left sales organization and a right sales organization. Think of them as 2 legs. Every new person that you or your team refers gets placed into one of these 2 legs. The bonus percentage is fixed at 7%. But, and this is a big but, that 7% isn't calculated on the total volume. The specific way they calculate it is actually the key to how the system pushes people to build their teams. And here's that critical detail. The 7% bonus isn't paid on the total volume of your entire team. It's calculated only on the sales volume of the weaker leg. That's the side that has brought in less capital. This creates this really powerful incentive to not just recruit, but to strategically try and build 2 balanced teams. Okay, so this brings us to the final and probably the most advanced income stream that's outlined in the plan. It's a path designed for the top team builders, and it's known as the rank binary or the leadership ranks. So the way you get onto this path is by hitting the rank of Sapphire 1. To qualify, you need to generate at least 25 SOL and sales volume, again, in your weaker leg. And the reward structure changes big time here. You actually start earning a percentage of the binary bonuses that are earned by everyone else in your organization, with no limit on how deep it goes. This slide shows you exactly how that ladder works. So after you hit that first rank, moving up isn't about your personal sales volume anymore. To get to the next level, you have to develop a leader of the previous rank in each of your 2 legs. As you climb by creating other leaders, your matching bonus percentage goes up, starting at 5%. And that ladder goes all the way up to the top rank of Sapphire 10. According to the plan, to get there, you'd need to develop a Sapphire 9 leader in both of your organizations. The benefit at this absolute peak is a 50% match on the binary bonuses earned by the leaders that you've developed. So when you lay it all out, the Soul Capital plan shows this really clear progression. You move from individual returns to recruitment-based bonuses, and then finally to rewards for building this whole network of other recruiters. Every single layer of compensation we've looked at is structurally dependent on a continuous inflow of new members and